I was in the 3rd grade and I got a Peterson guide, and I just got so interested in birds that by 4th grade all I ever thought about was birds and dinosaurs, and I wanted to grow up and be an ornithologist or do something. And fortunately it turned out that I do actually work with some birds in this job, among other animals too. I thought I wanted to be a biology researcher, but research, you're kind of doing your own thing, and I really like dealing with the public a lot. I didn't realize that I did until I did my first couple of programs, and I thought, wow, I want to do something where we're doing science with the public, and I've been doing that ever since.
Bob has been an employee of the North Carolina Museum of Natural Sciences for more than 12 years. He teaches math and science topics to museum audiences in programs that range from large auditorium shows to intensive lab classes designed for elementary and middle school age students. Because of his talent as a science communicator, in November 2004, he was named by the News and Observer as Tar Heel of the Week.
Bob is an amazing, amazing educator. He has a way of connecting with all sorts of people. That's the thing that's really inspirational about him. He can go into a group, 5-year-olds to 50-year-olds, and he can communicate with all of them and keep them all engaged in what he's talking about.
I hadn't thought of myself as a teacher. I sort of accidentally fell into museum work, and actually education was also sort of accidental for me. I had to fill in and do a couple of programs, and that's when I thought, wow, I actually enjoy this, not just learning about science myself, but teaching other people about science.
Bob has also expanded the museum's homeschool program, developing labs in entomology as well as a class in immunology for middle school age students.
Before I had kids, I worked at the Museum of Natural Sciences, and I would go down to the auditorium and watch one of Bob's shows and laugh. And I would actually sometimes have to cover my mouth because I was laughing so hard at the goofy things he was saying. So I tell people Bob is really funny. I also tell people that Bob is really enthusiastic, and that's what I want my kids to see. I want my kids to see someone who is over-the-top enthusiastic and really excited to share it.
I want the people, when they leave these programs, especially the kids, to remember something from it. Not just like, oh, that was fun, I had a good time at the museum, but that they bring one of the concepts back with them and internalize it and maybe use it, in their daily life or in their school.
Bob is a treasure of this museum. He inspires everybody around him. He inspires our visitors. He inspires the other educators. He inspires even the people in the cafe. He's always talking to them about things that he's found. He is infectious. I think that's a good word for him.